The anti-Shia event held by Al-Azhar University in Egypt raised many voices that expressed their concerns over the consequences of this anti-Shia move. The two human rights centers supported by Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, Shia Rights Watch and Imam Shirazi World Foundation released two messages and stated that this event is against all Islamic values and teachings. In addition, SRW organization condemned the brutal attacks on Shia civilians by the Saudi regime and called for an international determination for putting the end to these anti-Shia movements. Now, I invite you to watch this report.
In the time when the international community is alarmed for encountering the terrorist movements in different parts of the world, there are still countries which give their covert and overt support to these terrorist networks and fund them in different ways. Sometimes these supports are in the form of suppressing minorities in these countries, and sometimes they're displayed in the systematic efforts of certain countries for spreading the sectarian and Wahhabi ideologies. In the recent week, and as part of a plan to spread anti-Shia sentiments across the world, the Al-Azhar University held up an exhibition which was specified to the ways of confronting Shia ideology in Egypt. This exhibition, which was designed to distort the true image of Shia Islam and to stop its quick spread in this country, raised many voices who expressed their serious concerns for the start of a sectarian strife in this country. Shia Rights Watch and Imam Shirazi World Foundation, two human rights organizations supported by the Islamic leader Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, released separate messages and condemned the anti-Shia exhibition. These two centers demanded the Al-Azhar University to come back to genuine Islamic principles of mutual respect and peaceful dialogue. In addition, the statements by these Islamic centers said that the main objective of the Islamic institutions like Al-Azhar University is to encounter the spread of sectarian and Wahhabi ideologies that give rise to terrorist groups such as ISIS. In the light of these anti-Shia movements, the Saudi and Bahraini security forces triggered another wave of their brutal raids on Shia civilians in these two countries. Although Shia civilians in Saudi Arabia and Bahrain have suffered long-time discriminations, yet these unlawful acts of the regime were never officially verified. However, this new wave of attacks, due to its brutal nature, is reported as unprecedented by local witness. Following these incidents, Shia Rights Watch, a human rights organization supported by Islamic leader Ayatollah Shirazi, has vehemently condemned these attacks and called for an immediate reaction by the international community.